Floss Tube. This is Christy, Salty Stitcher. My company is Salty Stitcher Designs. Welcome back to my channel. This is Floss Tube number 36, and it is the first one of the year. It is the 7th of January. It is a Friday, and I just got back from also the first CrossFit workout of the year. Which I'm so excited to be back doing CrossFit. So that was a lot of fun. So I thought I would jump on and do a video for you. In my last video, number 35, I talked a little bit about January plans, but it has been a couple days. I've had time to sit down and think, and wanted to just go through all of my plans for not only January, but for 2022, which I'm really excited about. I might be a little in over my head with these goals, but you know, if they're not scary, it's not worth doing. So that's what I'm starting with, and we'll just go from there. If you are new to my channel, welcome. This is a channel about cross stitch. Sometimes other crafts when my sister Angie joins, but yeah, mostly about cross stitch. And I will show you a variety of projects. Some are my own designs, and some are just ones that I want to work on. Just yeah, just for me. I'm moving my chair out because my cat Ladybird, she was sleeping right up until I started this video. And so I might as well show her, introduce her. For those of you who have not seen, this is Ladybird. She is a ragdoll kitty. She typically has long hair, but once a year she gets her lion cut. And that's just to make sure that she doesn't have any mats or knots. Those of you with long hair kitties understand the battle that you can go through, but this is Miss Ladybird. She really loves to be in whatever room I'm in, so I forgot to set up her chair. So now she is on her chair, sitting right next to me, and she may pop up here and there, but okay. What do we have? Okay, so first, wanted to go through some of my plans are the things that I've been working on. So the first thing I'm working on, I'm participating in WIPGO this year. And I showed, I think the last video, this is my WIPGO board. And Jessie Marie of Jessie Marie Does Stuff explains WIPGO very well in one of her more recent videos. So if you are interested in WIPGO, you don't know what it is, go ahead and check out her video. She does a much better job at explaining it than I could ever do. But this is my WIPGO board. It's a little busy, but it kind of reflects where I was in December. So again, we're sticking with it. My board, my rules. And Jessie Marie called about a week and a half ago, called the first two numbers for January, which was 2 and 19. So block number 2 is my great white African pelican, and 19 is my Christmas claus. So I will show you these up close. My goal, since this is the first time I'm doing WIPGO, I really didn't know what goal I wanted or what was the realm of possible. So I just went with 1,000 stitches for the month in that project. So this is a up close picture, great white African pelican. This is in my Etsy shop. It is my own design based off of a photograph that I took when we were on a bucket list trip to South Africa. And actually this picture was taken when we were in Namibia. So she is kind of big, 266 by 678 stitches and 110 DMC colors, but she is a gorgeous pelican. She was about 3 feet away from me when I took the picture. And I was able to, so actually let me go back a little bit. I started this project previously, and it was on Ada I forget what count. I really wasn't satisfied with my design at the time. So I redid the design, rekitted the project with the DMC colors, and I'm doing this on easy grid fabric. I think this is, I want to say it's 28 count or 32 count easy grid. I'm stitching it over 1. And again, my goal is 1,000 stitches to achieve the WIPGO goal. And let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 700 or 800 stitches. So I am well on my way. Well on my way to reaching my goal here. Again, this part, I'm just starting at the top left, right there. So it's just that little bit of the sky. But pretty excited how it's coming out. I'm really thrilled with how the stitches are laying. I like the easy grid. I don't have to sit there and grid it out. So pretty excited, almost there, 75% there with my goal. I think now's a great time to just jump into a little bit of haul, just because I think it works here. I did buy myself a new Android tablet because I've been holding off for about 1.5 years waiting for Pattern Keeper to pop up on iOS, and I know it's in progress. But I was starting a few full coverage projects and really just wanted to start using Pattern Keeper for all of my projects. So now's also probably a good time to say that all of my designs are compatible with Pattern Keeper. So if you are a Pattern Keeper lover out there, you can go ahead and upload them into Pattern Keeper and my designs will work and pop up. So I was able to put Great White African Pelican into Pattern Keeper, and I am really pleased at how I'm able to stitch pretty quickly with it. So that is the Pelican. So number 19 on WIPGO was Christmas Claus. So this is a fun one. This is a free pattern on my site. The ladybird has moved over and is sitting on my pile of stuff. And I apologize, I did not have this ready perfectly ahead of time, but here is Christmas Claus. It is a free pattern. It is 5 by 5 inches if you stitch it on a 20 count Aida or 40 count linen over 2. It's just a fun pattern that I threw together pretty quickly, but I really enjoy how it's coming together. And again, this is my goal, 1,000 stitches or finish the project. And I think I'm heading towards roughly 1,000 stitches. So I have Christmas Claus, I have the clouds, the 2 pelicans, my palm tree, and last night I spent a lot of time working on the white sand. It's getting a little washed out here, but the sand shows up, and then I will start putting some crabs on tonight. And I think that'll get me to 1,000 stitches to reach my goal on this particular project. So pretty excited at how that's turning out. I think the crabs are going to pop really well off there. I'm still playing with the colors. I'm stitching this in sulky threads, so I'm still playing with the colors for the ocean and trying to decide whether I want to do it as I designed it with just the 3 different colors there, or if I want to use one of Sulky's variegated threads. So we'll see. I'm going to test that out maybe a little bit later on in the month to figure out how I want to do that. But that is Christmas Claus. One other project that I have been working on, and I can't remember if I showed this to you, is my sea turtle. I'm also stitching this in sulky threads. I've used the sea turtle before, but it is now the focus. This is also a smaller project, about 90 stitches by 100. So about 100 by 100 stitches. Fun project, has conch shells on it, a turtle, a jellyfish, some flowers. So yeah, what could go wrong there? And this is where I am at so far. I have, again, using sulkies. This is a 32 count Fortnite fabric. I have the jellyfish in, I have some of the flowers. So I'm probably going to work on this. Once I meet my WIPGO goals, I'll probably continue to pull out and finish these sea turtles. This is not on my website yet, but once I finish and get the model stitch complete, I'll be sending it to Yarn Tree and then eventually putting it on my website, but I'm going to send it to Yarn Tree first. Okay, so that is WIPGO. So my second plan for 2022, I'm working on 2 temperature patterns. And I know that it feels like it's all the rage and people are starting them in January, but I've kind of been thinking about this for a little while. The first temperature pattern, and oh, I thought I had all of the paperwork out. Hang on, I will be right back. Okay, now I know why I didn't pull it out, because I don't have a picture of the finished product of my first one. I just have the pattern. So I don't want to show that, but I will show what I've worked on. So the theory behind the pattern is that each day you fill in a 5 by 5 block that corresponds to well, I'm using the high temperature. This one is for San Pedro, California, or Los Angeles, but closer to the water. That's where I'm currently living. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days stitched here, and it's basically 5 days of a 5 by 5 block, starting in the center and then working the way out. Eventually, so this pattern was a 2018 pattern by Apricot Polkadot. And I found it on Etsy. Someone had posted it. I found it to be really cute. There's some hearts on it. It kind of looks like an ink circles project, or an ink circles pattern, which, you know, ink circles is my favorite designer. So it kind of looks something like that when it's finished. It's a square, and it's about 100 by 100 stitches. So pretty excited about this one. This one is for my current location, Los Angeles. The second one, which is going to be, I think, really cool, is for where my husband lives, in Alice Springs. One of the main features in Alice Springs is Ayers Rock, or Ularu. And it's about 4 hours away, but it's the main attraction. So for this particular pattern, I'm pretty excited. I am doing Stitch Mommy's Sarah Hughes temperature balloons, which is going to be the top of the project. And I know this is an older temperature one, but it works for Alice Springs and Ularu, because typically in the desert over Ularu, the big rock, they have a lot of hot air balloons. So it actually works. And then I found a picture of Ularu and converted it into a full coverage pattern. So essentially I have Ularu at the bottom. This will make more sense once I show you. Ularu at the bottom, and then the temperature balloons floating on top. So it's going to look something like this, and it's on a blue fabric. I want to say, I think it's Under the Sea fabrics. And this is what it looks like so far. So I have half of Ularu done. And I also have the baskets and some of the clouds. Get a little closer. Yeah, so Ularu is coming out really well. And then the two baskets and the clouds. And then I'm really trying to finish Ularu. And then when I hop on the plane to go see my husband in February, I'll probably print out all of the days and get caught up on the temperatures. But this is where I am so far. It's really special. It's going to commemorate the temperatures where he is now. And it's fascinating because typically they're in the Southern Hemisphere, so it is their summer time right now. So temperatures are up in 106, 107, 108. So I'm using, I believe, one of the scales. So Sarah provides a number of scales based on the range of temperatures. So pretty excited about that. So I will show you that. That'll be one I continue to show you as I continue to finish up stitching Ularu on the bottom and then start adding the temperatures in the balloons. And I think that'll be a really cool project. So those are my two temperature patterns. So moving on, let's see, I'm trying to track all of my stitching in the Book of Days, which this is my January page so far. So I have not updated it yet with my temperature patterns. But I'm using my sprocket to print out a picture of the patterns that I'm working on. So far I have the Pelican and Christmas claws. I am keeping track of the temperatures in each one. And then over here, I've drafted all of my goals. So I'm gonna try and keep this up. I really enjoy the Book of Days. It's nice and small, fits in my backpack. And with Pattern Keeper, I should be able to keep track of the stitches as well. Okay, moving on. I think I was scrolling through Facebook and I am a member of the 24 Hours at Cross Stitch. I think it's a group, Facebook group. And I found where they listed all of the dates for 24 Hours at Cross Stitch for the year. So in January 21st through the 23rd, I plan on trying to participate in that. I'm also a member of the Full Coverage Fanatics and Facebook group. And for 2022, they're doing their Whips and Wonders challenge. They have a challenge where you can stitch around Germany. I think I may alter that a little bit and maybe stitch around Australia. So I haven't put that together just yet, but more to follow on the Whips and Wonders challenge. Okay, SALs. I am participating in one stitch along for the Snarky and Modern Cross Stitch Facebook group. They have a blackwork SAL, and I've never done blackwork before. I always wanted to learn, and so I decided to join their SAL. It is a free SAL. You can make a donation, and then you can also order the supplies. And this is really as large as you want it to be. I'm, as you can see, I'll be a little bit in over my head. I'll get a lot of practice in blackwork by the time we're done, because I'm choosing, it's a hexagon pattern. I'm choosing to do all 49 hexagons. So the idea is you outline as many hexagons as you would like. You pick your fabric, you pick your colors, and then you pick the kind of the blackwork design that you want to use. So this is what it's going to look like ultimately on the page. The numbers correspond to the DMC floss. So as you can see, incredibly colorful. And this is the floss. It's getting a little washed out, but it's true on the paper, and this is the floss. I have these on some floss cards. Trying floss cards out. My jury is still out on the floss cards, so jury is still out on the floss cards. But anyway, colors are beautiful. And this is the hand-dyed Ada that I chose for it. I believe it's a 16 count Ada, and I've managed to finish all of the hexagon outlines. Oh, I have it upside down. Finished all of the hexagon outlines. The first part of the SAL is going to be released, I think, on the 16th of January. And I don't know what that's going to look like, so I'm pretty excited. And I'm waiting for that to pop out, but I am prepared. And here is the outline, and that's all 49 hexagons. So that is going to be interesting, and I'm really excited to see how this comes out. So if you're interested in black work, go to the Snarky and Modern cross stitch Facebook page, and all of the instructions are there on what to do, how to get started. And then let's see. Again, I think I'm a little in over my head, but Garon Stitchery, Garon Toten Bags and Garon Stitchery, they are doing a designer of the month. And this month's designer is Mirabilia. So I will be working on Lady of the Flag. And my goal is to maybe finish the flag on Lady of the Flag. I've been kind of working through that, and I've been stitching and beading as I go, but it's a slow process. So, but Mirabilia is the designer of the month. If you're interested in following along on the designer of the month, head over to their Facebook group, maybe the Sunshine Stitchers Facebook group, and they have a Sheila has a list of each designer for each month, if you're interested. And I think I blew through all of that, but I think that's all of my plans. I do have some haul that I'd love to show you, and I think I'm going to do a giveaway today. So stand by for that, but let's do a little bit of haul first. I just received a few things in the mail. The first one was my December, this is a couple weeks ago, my December Fortnight Fabrics 40 count Earnest. Let's see. Oh, that's better. Gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. I really love this. Nice neutral color. Little bit of modeling, it is perfect. So that's the first one. And then I just got an order of Under the Sea fabrics. So my favorite, one of my favorite colors, tiramisu. And I did get this in 40 count linen, and I got not a full yard, but I got 26 by 36. So just stocked up on that. I also purchased same size, same count, Mermaid Sea. What a gorgeous color that is. I have no idea what I'm going to stitch on this, but it is almost screaming for like a long dog sampler or something, where, or one of the fancy ladies, a mermaid. It's screaming for something like that. So we'll see. And then, of course, another neutral, Beach Walk. I absolutely love Beach Walk. And yeah, and of course, Under the Sea fabrics, I always send like a needle threader and a little something. So thank you so much. Fabrics are absolutely beautiful. I also received latest edition of Needlework Retailer today in the mail. This is put out by, I believe, Yarn Tree, division of Wichelt Imports. All of my patterns are not only on my Etsy site right now, but they're also distributed by Yarn Tree. So if you're a needlework shop out there and you want Salty Stitcher design patterns, you can go through me by sending an email, but you can also order through Yarn Tree if you order other patterns, so that you only pay one shipping, kind of one-stop shopping. So two options there for you. And then finally, oh, my prized possession this year, Aunt Judy made me quilted me a bag, and she does exquisite work. This happens to be a Pete the Cat bag, and let me just go ahead and show it to you. It is gorgeous. Colors are beautiful. The work is awesome. It is a flat bottom bag, and then as a bonus, oh, and this is the back. It looks so cool. Pete the Cat. The inside is just a continuation, gorgeous colors. And then as a bonus, she sent me the instructions and the pattern on how to make this bag. So Aunt Judy is, I think, tempting me to push myself in different directions, and she included a little pocket here. This is perfect for a bunch of stitching. I mean, I think this is gonna come to Australia with me on the plane with all of my projects. So thank you so much, Aunt Judy. It was such a surprise to get in the mail, and yeah, absolutely love it. So that's it for haul. I'm gonna pause the video here and go get the giveaway item. So I will be right back. Okay, so I have two giveaways that I'd like to do today. And these are two kits that have never been opened. The first one is Bluebell Threads African Animals cross stitch pattern. It's really beautiful. It comes with the pattern, 14 count Aida, and all of the threads. Again, never been opened. It looks like it's 13.57 inches by 7.47 inches, and it has 24 colors in it. So if you want to stitch and receive the African pride here, the African animals, mention in your comments, let's just go with lion. Mention in your comment lion if you want to stitch the African animals. And again, don't mention giveaway. Please be 18. Don't mention anything that would bring any unwanted guests to the site. And yeah, and the reason you need to be 18 is so I can ask for your address. Okay, second kit is called, it's from Sunset, and it's a needlepoint kit, and it says Dolphins at Play. So the name of it is Dolphins at Play. This is the pattern. It looks like it is kind of a canvas, and it's stamped canvas. So again, this is completely unopened, and it comes with the pattern. It comes with the canvas, needlepoint canvas. As you can see in there, it's a little stiff, and then it comes with all of the floss. So if you want to stitch the Dolphins at Play, just mention dolphins. So we have two patterns, two giveaways. We've got the African animals, lion, and the Dolphins at Play. So mention dolphin in your comments. And yeah, I will choose a winner during my next video. So you have I don't know when I'm going to film again, maybe a week, could be 2 weeks. So if you're interested in those, comment early because I'm not quite sure when I'm going to do my next video. But you have at least a week. I won't do one within the span of a week. Plans. Okay, so that's giveaway haul. Plans, I'm going to continue working on my Pelican to get to 1,000 stitches. I'm going to continue working on the Christmas crab. I'm going to pull out Lady of the Flag to stitch a little on Lady of the Flag, and I'm going to continue plugging away on my temperature charts. So that is going to be the plan for the next week, week and a half. And then I will be thinking about what projects I'm going to take with me to Australia. So that is exciting, and I need to resist the urge to take like 10 of them or all of them. I don't know what I'm going to focus on. I need to focus on things that might be easy to stitch on the plane, or easy to stitch in the car, or yeah, I don't know. So it's possible the lions will be coming with me, definitely. The lions and 1 or 2 other projects that are maybe close to being finished. So I will have probably a total of 40 hours on an airplane, if not more, 45 hours between the trip there and the trip back. So I'm gonna have a lot of time to stitch on the plane and in the airport. So a lot of traveling, lots of time to listen to books, audiobooks, and stitching. So pretty excited about that. Anyway, so those are the plans. And I think that's it for my video this week. If you stayed this long, thank you so much. Please like, please subscribe if you haven't already. For the giveaways, I need to verify that you are a subscriber to my channel as well. So please like, please subscribe. Please think about coming back in a week or so. Have a fantastic week. Be safe. And yeah, happy New Year. And hopefully 2022 will be a lot better than 2021. Anyway, till next time. Bye.